All right, hello and welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena Brawl session. We are playing Kaya the Inexorable, a 5 mana, 5 loyalty Orzhov Planeswalker. For +1, put a ghost form counter on up to one target non-token creature. It gains when this creature dies or is put into exile, return it to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. -3, exile target permanent, non-land permanent. And -7, you get an emblem. You may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among the rest of it. Cards you own in exile without paying its mana cost. So if you can get this up to 7, ultimate it, put it in your graveyard, then you get to cast it for free on the next turn. How good is that? The deck's more built around angels. Angels. So we have our group of angels. Youthful Valkyrie is a 2 mana 1/3 with flying. Whenever another angel enters a battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Youthful Valkyrie. Angel of Vitality is a 3 mana 2/2 flyer. And if you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. And Angel Vitality gets +2/+2 as long as you have 25 or more life. So if you play it and you have starting life total in Brawl is 25, the 3 mana 4/4. We have the Righteous Valkyrie is a 3 mana 2/4 flyer. Whenever another angel or cleric, that's the other key feature type in the deck, enters a battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness as long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total. Creatures you control get +2/+2. Then we have Kaldheim Unleashed. This is a sorcery with Foretell. And its Foretell cost is star or XX and a white. So you could play 4 mana for a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. But if you cast this for its Foretell cost, you get X of those tokens instead. So for 5 mana, you get 4. For 7 mana, or for 5 mana, you get 2. For 7 mana, you get 3? Yeah, 3. So on and so forth. So it's another way of creating angels. Vengeful Reaper, a 4 mana 2/3 flying Dutch touch haste. But if you foretell it and then cast it for its foretell cost, you get a 2 mana 2/3 flying haste. We have Eradicator Valkyrie, 4 mana 4/3 Angel Berserker, flying lifelink, hexproof from Planeswalkers, which situational but nice. And you can boast. So for a black and a colorless, sacrifice a creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. And boast can only be activated after you've attacked. It can only be activated 1 time. Another angel producer is Firja's Retribution. The 4 mana saga. First step is you get a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Second step is until end of turn, angels you control gain tap, destroy target creature with power less than that creature's power, this creature's power. And step 3, if you can get there and you have enough angels, you win the game. Angels you control gain double strike until the end of turn. I grouped the next Maskwood Nexus into this angel slot. It turns all your creatures into angels. And if you're playing any kind of tribal, I would put this in even if you're not activating it. It's turning everything into the tribe that you want it to be. So all your non-angel creatures will now be angels. But anyways, it's 4 mana and you can pay 3 and tap it to create a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with changeling. So you create a 2/2 blue angel. Then we have trusty Old Faithful Baneslayer Angel, 5 mana 5/5 flying, first strike lifelink, protection from demons, protection from dragons. Protections come up, but not all that often. Rampage of the Valkyries, 5 mana. When it enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. Whenever an angel you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. Birja, Judge of Valor, 5 mana 2/4 flying lifelink. I put this in here more for flavor. I don't think it's the greatest card in the world, but an angel, it's a cleric. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom. Rest in your graveyard. Not really reanimating too much, but it's a flyer. It's a flavor, and we're here for fun. Valkyrie Harbinger. This is a rare that you have to craft. You don't get it in packs. It's a 6 mana 4/5 flying lifelink, and at the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. So it's produces angels itself, and at the beginning of each end step, whether it attacks and gets it or blocks and gets the life, you gain a 4/4. New wave is Amaria's Call and Amaria's Shattered Skyclave. It's a land. You can pay 3 mana to have it come and play untapped, or you can pay 7 to get 2 4/4 white angel warrior creature tokens with flying, and your non-angels, which is the stack next to us, gain indestructible until your next turn. Those are the angels and angel creators in the deck. I know there are more, but these are the ones that I picked for this deck specifically. If you think I missed something, comments in below. Let me know what you think. There's some non-creature spells. We have Elseed of Life's Bounty, 1 mana, 1/1 lifelink. You can sacrifice it to give a creature or enchantment you control protection of the color of your choice until the end of turn. Speaker of the Heavens. I guess I could have put this in the Angel Producer. 1 mana, 1/1 with Vigilance lifelink, and if you have 7 or more life, you can tap it to create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. No vigilance here though. We have Luminarch Aspirant that plays very nicely with the Speaker of the Heavens. It's a 2 mana 1/1 cleric. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Heliod is kind of the whole little tiny life gain package here. 2 mana 5/5 legendary enchanted creature god. It has indestructible. As long as your devotion to white is less than 5, Heliod isn't a creature. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. Pay a white and a colorless target. Another target creature gains lifelink until the end of turn. Core Celebrant. 3 mana 1/4 clog up the ground. Whenever a Core Celebrant or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Starnheim Aspirant is a 3 mana 2/2 human cleric. Angel spells you cast cost 2 less to cast, so it makes all our angel creatures cheaper. Vargoth, the Blood Sky Sire, is a 3 mana 2/3 with Death Touch, another boast creature. Target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. So you're probably going to suicide Vargoth more than often than not. But to get the best card for the situation is pretty good. Murderous Rider, 3 mana, is a 2/3 lifelink, Zombie Knight. And when it dies, you put it on the bottom of your library, and it has Swift End as an instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. We have Kanoros, Hound of Athreos, 3 mana 3/3 Vigilance Menace lifelink. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards, so I don't really have any graveyard re-entering shenanigans, so I thought it fit right in the colors. Solemn Simulacrum, a little bit of ramp in black and white other than normal artifact ramp. 4 mana 2/2, enters battlefield, search for a basic, put it in the play tapped, shuffle your library. When it dies, draw a card. Drana, the Last Blood Chief Vampire Cleric. Because we're not playing that many legendaries, I thought this card was a good inclusion. Also a flyer. It's a 5 mana 4/4 flyer, and when it attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature card from your graveyard. You return that card to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. The vampire, additional cost. Athreos Shroud Veiled, the 6 mana 4/7 indestructible. As long as your devotion to white and black is less than 7, it isn't a creature. At the beginning of your end step, put a coin counter on another target creature. Whenever a creature with a coin counter on it dies or is put into exile, return that card to the battlefield under your control. So you get to take their things when you kill them. It's kind of cool. Some removal. If you like the angels and the creatures, subscribe, notify, like, all those good things. You can see my content when it comes up. We have Giant Killer. 1 mana, 1/2. You can pay white and colorless, tap target creature. Or you can use the adventure of 3 mana, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Blood Chief's Thirst. We have Kicker. So it's one black to destroy Converted mana costs 2 or less, creature or planeswalker, or you can pay 4 to destroy any creature or planeswalker. Glass Casket. Enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls with converted mana cost 3 or less until it leaves the battlefield. Heartless Act. 2 mana instant. Destroy target creature with no counters on it, or remove up to 3 counters from target creature. Banishing Light. When Banishing Light enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. Elspeth's Nightmare. Here's another saga. Destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 2 or less. Gets rid of a little thing. Target opponent reveals their hand. Non-creature, non-land. Discard it. So hand hate. And then you can exile their graveyard. So we get rid of any graveyard shenanigans. Shatter the Sky. One of a couple board wipes. This one and another one. 4 mana. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you draw a card, then destroy all creatures. Doomscar. The new white Wrath. It's a 5 mana sorcery, but it has Foretell. And its Foretell cost is 3, and you destroy all creatures. Pretty strong. Elspeth Conquers Death. Typical white card. That's played in any deck that's playing white. 5 mana. Exile target permanent and opponent controls with converted mana cost 3 or more. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast cost 2 or more. You cast until next turn, and return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on it or a loyalty counter on it. And then Heliod's Intervention. White X. Destroy X target artifacts and or creatures, or target player gains X life. Probably doing the first one, getting rid of all those pesky artifacts. Couple more non-creature, non-destruction spells. We have Rise of the Draugr. 2 mana instant. Return target creature card from your graveyard, or return 2 target creature cards that share a creature type from your graveyard to your hand. We got lots of clerics. We got lots of angels. We have angel clerics. We have some humans that you could do as well if they get in there. And the fact that it's instant is really cool. Arcane Signet. 2 mana tap. Add any color of mana. You can manage color identities. And then Basari Ked, a 3 mana, 3 loyalty planeswalker. +1, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It gains indestructible till the end of turn. Whenever -2, whenever 1 or more non-token creatures attack this turn, create that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. Don't use this very often. And then it's -6. You get an emblem with at the beginning of combat on your turn. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. All right. Castle Ardenvale. Pathway. New uncommon land. Great Hall of Starnheim. Enters battlefield tapped. Taps for black. Play white, black. Sacrifice it to get a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Do it only as a sorcery. You also have to sacrifice one of your creatures. So you upgrade a little thing to a big thing. All right. Fatal Passage. Temple Silence. Command Tower. Kaya, the Inexorable. Playing angel control. Right. Let's get into some games. We have lands. We have bigger spells. Up against Rabishkin and Maja, Bretagard, Protector. I think we take the free molly. This looks better. So other creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever land enters battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 right human warrior creature token. So it creates 2/2s. Sharn. That means they have lands or they didn't find anyone. All right. Ooh, Ramp City. Play this. Back for 1. Get a 4/4. Now what do they do? Yeah. You play Shark for sure. Well, I can't do anything about it. It would be nice to draw something that is not a land. That would be nice. Hey, deck. This is not how I want to go out. Oh, 2. Nice. This is going to be a fun deck to try and theory build in the cards at some point in time. Pass. No blocks. Could use a destroy all things thing. Why? All the lands. At least now they can't attack through the giant killer. They get to play it again next turn if they want, or they can wait a turn so they can get a land drop so that they can get a creature, or just banishing like that. Bash for 1, no blocks. Banishing light, you're banishing light. We're just gonna keep waiting on this Starheim. I think we just do that. Or do we do this? Get rid of this? Yeah, we do this.
This should be a nice break from Raven.
+1 on this guy.
Ghosting feels weird, I know.
Maybe the giant killer was a better one for that. I don't think they meant to play that way. They're thinking to themselves, that was silly. I missed the trigger. Yeah, sure. That's okay. What's here? Does it really matter? Not really. What happened? I'm not worried about that.
Huh. You won't get away so easily.
You can get 3 tokens next turn. In keep. And that's why we hold on to the banish. What happens
You're not lacking for spirit.
when this creature dies? Okay. That's cool. What are you gonna hit? Like Kaya? My banishing light. Sure. Mm-hmm. I tap that down. I'm gonna tap that down. Book it for 2. Book it for 1.
You'll get what you deserve.
This hits here. Play this. No. Kai going to die. Feel the run. Me. This goes here. This goes here. That goes there. I take 1. This screams wrath. Counter. Let's do here.
Ghosting feels weird, I know.
This is 1. How many can I make? 4, so there's 1 there. 3 still? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Gain a metric boatload. Back for 3. Now, do they have another board wipe? Nope. Cool. Well, that's what we're trying to do. Cool, cool. All right, let's get into another game. Up against Phoenix Risen, and we have an acceptable hand. And foretell this. Got Kunoros on 3, maybe this on 7, or this on 4. 7 would be okay too, because it costs 4 and 2 to tap. Got ourselves a removal spell. Another land. That's okay. Every day I'm ramping. Can we outrace the Koma Cosmos Serpent, one of the new legendaries from Kaldheim? There's a new pathway. Interesting. Interesting. I kind of want to slow them down, to be honest. I'm gonna do that. They can draw a card, and then we can get rid of that next turn. This is a new card. I have it in. Oh, I played it recently. Very fun. Oski, Bearer of Secrets. Oh, and they were still ramping. I think we glass casket this. Yep. I'm gonna be drawing a bunch of cards, but that's just it is. All right. Okay. Nope. Hortel. Palladium here. Card draw is real. We're not drawing any lands either. Eventually they'll get there, and we're gonna have no removal left. One more land, please. I can get 2 4/4s. There's a land for them. 6. Have artifact removal. Old growth troll, another new card. Oh, and there's Burrow. No land though. Please give me a land. Thank you. -3, exile this. I guess that's the play. Silly little Toski's gotten in for a lot of damage. If it dies and it goes on a forest, yeah, and then they can play Koma. I could afford to get hit by it once. We'll make our 2 angels. Did they get the land? There it is. Here comes Koma. I will trade. Yes, now I trade with that. I don't know. Had to waste so much removal on things. Target permanent can activate. Take 4. Now, question is, do I just keep? Well, I can attack first. We are in some ways racing. 4, 8, 12.
Time to focus.
Exile that. Sacrifice the serpent, please.
Too easy.
Probably gonna let Kai die. I don't want this to go on there, because if this goes on the land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, they get to cast it. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, they get to cast it anyways. Both coming at. This is when it deals combat damage to a player. Well, they have the mana now. I would rather them. I'm pretty sure this game just got out of hand for us. Bye bye, Kaya. Oof. Ooh. One more land would be nice. Double spell here. All creatures block.
Well, this wasn't what I signed up for.
Double proc on Toski. Nice. Oh. Cost a lot. Good game. Good game. Unless I draw exactly not that. This blocks here. These block here. Everything. So I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get to draw a million cards. Alright. I'm pretty sure we're just dead. We're very, very close to it. Just adding insult to injury. Why? Okay. You're giving me an opening. Why would you? Get to draw a bajillion cards. Well, it's cool to see a deck go off. That's fun. That's always a good time. Board white. I got 2. And that's not one of them. Alright, good game. Let's get into another. Alright, Cadmus. Kythos. Ooh, if I draw one land, this hand looks pretty good. Let's try it. Let's try it. Could be a disastrous choice. It could be a good one. They mulliganed. Mulligan again. Alright, land. I would like a land next turn, please. Must have just drawn that or they would have played it first. Oh, you troll. I want a black just in case. I'm just gonna play this here. I think we're gonna put the pressure on and play this. Yep, we definitely need to put some pressure on. We definitely need to put some pressure on. I think I get out this. We can remove something. That's good. Definitely need to get rid of that. Bye bye Gargaroth. Mm-hmm. Yep. And here, exile this. I think that's the play.
I just want to get in, get out, and finish the job. That was an easy job.
Have to block one. Or just die. That works too. Alright, that was a little bit of an aggro-y game. Alright. On to another. Alright, Zalarim, Valky, and Tibalt. Sure. Why not? I don't know how much this is gonna have to hit, but we shall see. Probably this one first. I think it really, truly matters. Have a plane. And then do the next one. This is gonna get us black. This is gonna be put on black. They are definitely Tibalt. Why would you not be Tibalt? Robot. Then they can task Tibalt. Protection from planeswalkers. They're gonna be relevant. Hit my land and you hit that. Kai comes down.
Time to focus. I got a job to do.
By Tibalt.
If you can.
Tax. And just, yeah. Interesting card. Take your pick. Sure. Land. This.
Ghosting feels weird, right?
Boom. Gain life, make a 4/4. Okay. Get it back. Okay. Angel spells cost 2 less. Oh, I don't have the mana. That was silly. Oh, I do have the mana. And Tibalt, but they're gonna have to tick down to get this, and then Tibalt dies again. They do that. Got nothing to discard.
You wish you had a fresh.
Sure.
Get out of my way already.
That goes there.
Let's never cross paths again.
1, 2, 3. 3 angels again? Or do we just tick this up? I think we need to make the 3 angels. Can play Tibalt, pick off an angel, but then Tibalt dies again.
Make no
Kythos.
mistake, I know
4, 8, 12. This.
I won't stand
That.
by as innocent people are
But we were having such
slaughtered.
fun.
All right, they got 1 turn. Okay. Sure. Good game. All right, cool. We got Tibalt, one of my favorites. All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I'm Mr. Pisto. Bye for now. All right, welcome post game. I know I said goodbye in the end of the last battle, but I totally forgot about the post game. So here we are. Kaya, Inexorable, Control, Angels. I think she's fun. I think she's strong. You could see that Tibalt then cast Kaya, kill Tibalt because Tibalt doesn't touch planeswalkers. And yeah, the +1 was kind of useful there in a few of the games. And this card, where are you? Was an MVP. This card, Kaldheim Unleashed, so good, just so good. One thing you could do to tweak things up and change things up is you could play. There are a lot more angels that I didn't play. Decent angel for a aggro style build. You could play the Resplendent Marshal. There's another Emeria Captain, another angel. I didn't play Glorious Protector because it only exiles non-angel creatures. Maybe I could have and should have, because the deck does have a significant number of non-angel creatures, but I just thought, yeah, maybe Firja, Judge of Valor, to go out, Glorious Protector, cook them in. That's something to think about. You could play Sir Angel. You play the Shepherd of the Cosmos, but if you look, I don't really have. I have literally two drops, so it doesn't really make sense. Angelic Guardian could be an interesting choice, along with Hailstorm Valkyrie. Force put you in the snow. I don't think it does enough, and having to sink mana into it just doesn't really do it for me. Are there any other angels that I don't have? Renegade Reaper, milling yourself when you're not really playing anything other than Raise the Draugr doesn't make sense to me. This is another angel that I think you could, maybe should play. Being able to return it to the battlefield for 3 life, probably strong enough to play in a deck like this. But yeah, play around with it. Kaya, her angels, and things. All right, once again, thanks for watching. Sorry, forgot about it. Wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're in the world. Again, I'm Mr. Pisto. Bye for now.